a big bright room in an area that needs a big bright room, and in a climate that needs a big bright room. It's a writing centre, and children, mostly children from age about 6 up to 17 or so, come in, and we invite them to write, really.
And the police knocked down the door in the cell. She met a mushroom.
Yeah, we were inspired by 826 Valencia in the States, which I visited, which also had captured the sense of fun. And when we spoke about what we would do here, yes, it was with a serious endeavour in mind, creative writing, but kind of condition number one was it would have to be fun. And it is.
Your books! She printed your books!
That was crazy!
I think everybody has a story in them, and most of us want us to tell that story. We want to tell that story to everybody. But the problem, and the thing that gets in our way, is we think, well, why me? I couldn't possibly do it. No one would listen to me. And this is why fighting words is such a splendid idea, because what it does, it takes out that awful middle anxiety. It gives people self-esteem. It gives them the courage to write and express themselves. And this is why I support it so much and I'm proud to be connected with it.
Everyone's out one, you dirty scumbag, said Pat angrily.
The impetus is to open up creativity in every head that comes in the door. Is it all possible? Yeah, we'd love to get some of whatever the great writers are, how you measure that. And I've come across 1 or 2, 3 or 4, 5 or 6 young people who are already somehow or other great, you know. The way they use their imagination is just very, very impressive.
We have almost 4 staff, 3.5 staff, but that's because we are really run by volunteers. The reaction of the professional, it's probably better to say the arts community, even it's wider than the writers, has been very generous. We've asked professional writers and filmmakers and musicians and others to get involved, and they all have. Nobody says no.
Forever, when everyone else is gone, being all alone won't seem that clever. Take a parachute and go. There's gonna have to be some danger. Take a parachute and jump. You're gonna have to take flight. If the wind don't catch you, I will. Woo-hoo. 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 Take a parachute, I am. Take a parachute, I am. And jump, we should come and catch you. And jump. Hit the ground and jump. When should come and catch you and jump. You hit the ground. Jump.
It's very important that people should have a voice and that they should know they have a voice, because otherwise they go into themselves and think, sure, nobody's going to listen to me. It stops people voting in elections. It stops them taking part in society in general if they think people are not going to listen to them. And I think that voice is very important to be heard and must be listened to.
The whole thing about the space that is fighting words and the creativity in bringing new things into existence is the incredible infinite power of the imagination. Always enjoy your words. Words will bring you life and joy.
It's not that we want household names to come out of the place, which would be great, but that's not what we're after. It's to get across the sense that this doesn't belong to a couple of hundred people, or this doesn't belong to people who are formally educated. This belongs to everybody. The ability to put one word after another and create a fascinating sentence followed by another one is open to everybody and not just to, the usual few.